Hello, everybody. Gonna give StreamYard a minute to figure itself out as per usual. But hello, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Sorry to push sprints back like 30 minutes. I was stuck in traffic and I needed to get gas, and Nashville just wasn't giving me empty roads today. So a little bit late, but hope everybody's so excited to read for a couple of hours. I'll probably be here for 4-ish hours, I think would be my goal. Today's my last day of, I guess, summer. I had a summer class, but like it wasn't super crazy. And I didn't have to go in for like the class, but tomorrow school starts again. So I have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm going to be getting a little bit busier, which is quite unfortunate, but hopefully my goal still is to do sprints once a week, even if I will be doing homework during that time. So my last sprints that I'm certain that I will be able to read for a while. So let me know what y'all are going to be reading. I am taking advantage of this final afternoon of no homework, and I'm going to try to finish Much Ado About Dukes today during sprints. I have like 3 hours left of the audiobook when I listen to it at 2 times speed. So I should easily be able to finish it, fingers crossed, while I'm here. I have the audiobook again because the only way that I'm reading currently is if I have the audiobook. So I'll be listening to this and also kind of probably doing some cleaning. I feel like I always do cleaning during these sprints, but I can't just like sit there in my bed and like read. I have to be like walking around when I have an audio in and like doing stuff. So I'll probably like clean my bathroom, maybe vacuum my floor, dust. We're going to do all the cleaning today. Let me go through some of these comments. Hello, welcome. Hello. I will have to subscribe to your channel because I love a good reading sprint. I just don't follow a ton of like channels who do them, so I'll do that during this first sprint. Hello, I hope everyone is well. Jumping over from Reading with Dr. B's sprints, I'm listening to the end of Unmissing by Minka Kent, playing a game event, and then reading Silver Flames after dinner. Happy reading, very fun. I hope you're still enjoying Silver Flames. I own one book by Minka Kent. I don't think it's Unmissing. I think it's called like The Roommate or something like that. At least I'm pretty sure it's by that author. And I think it's a thriller. I hope you're enjoying that one as well. Thank you. Hello, Glenda. Hi, bestie. I miss you too. Work has been... How do I be kind? It's been not great this week. As in like considering finding a new job, not seriously, but kind of. I will respond to your text though this afternoon, I promise. It's like the first afternoon this week that I've just like been able to chill for 2 seconds because all I do at work is like run around, and then I've had stuff going on in the evening, whatever. So I'll text you back in a second, Stasia. I appreciate it, Tina. I hopped on your sprints for a little bit last night. I hope you had a great time. Hello, welcome. My plan is to take a shower and then continue on with If He Had Been With Me. I want to read that book so bad. I was at Barnes & Noble with Stasia last weekend, and there was like a bucket, I guess, a basket, a tin, something or another on their book talk table, and you could like pull out a piece of paper and it like tell you like what book you should buy, and I pulled out If He Had Been With Me. I didn't buy it, but I have heard it's really good. I have a lot to do for the rest of the day. Half an hour of a lecture left to watch. Hope y'all can't hear the landscapers outside right now. About 150 pages of The Hating Game, about 50 pages of Blood Magic by Nora Roberts. Well, hopefully this is a very productive time for you. I'm going to be reading Throne of Glass and hopefully finishing it. Very fun. Hello, welcome. I'm reading The Writing Retreats. I want to read that book so bad. Keep me updated on your thoughts because it's very much on my TBR. Hello. I'm still at work, but will be listening to The Architect by Nikki Sloan. I've heard the best things about the author. I hope you enjoy that book. I just put dinner in the crock pot, and now I'm also cleaning. Very fun. I will very much be cleaning during these sprints. Let me go ahead, and I'm on the way to an event, writing on event. I'll be reading The Love Hypothesis on the way. Unfortunately, no reading. I'll be editing today. editing is on my to-do list for this week. So hopefully this weekend, because I'm not doing editing tonight when I can read instead. So I'm not cool like Stasia still. My laptop will not let me share my screen. Unless, see, I don't like, one second. Because this is, never mind. It's not going to let me work. It's not going to let me do it. So I am going to go ahead and pull up a dice roller on my phone. And I will roll for our first sprints. For those of y'all who might be new to my channel, or just like sprints in general, I tend to do dice sprints. So every number on the dice that we roll equals 5 minutes. It's just fun because it kind of mixes things up and gets us out of like just doing 30 minutes, and it's more exciting. I'll probably be here for 4-ish hours. I would guess until 8:30-ish Central Time would be my goal. Maybe sometime between 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I want to read this book so bad. A Twisted Love Story by Samantha Downing, and doing some cleaning too. Look at all of us cleaning and being productive. I want to read that book so bad. Let me know how it is so far. Unmissing is a thriller too and messed up. I'm pretty sure it is this author then. And I've heard that the book that I have is also messed up. But like, I love thrillers that are like that, so not gonna complain. All right, let's go ahead and roll. We'll start our first sprint at 40. Okay, the dice said to be boring for the first sprint, so we'll be going for 25 minutes. I guess it'll be a little warm-up sprint, and we'll read until 5 pass. I always have to do math in my head, and it is hard sometimes. Okay. Especially when I'm on camera and like the pressure is higher because y'all are, waiting for me to announce how long sprints are going to be. But okay, first sprint will be in 2 minutes for 25 minutes. Hopefully the dice give us some longer ones after that. But I should easily, I don't know, I say easily, hopefully be able to finish this book today. I have still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that ideally I needed to get to in August, and it's not going to happen anymore, but I would like to get through a couple more of them between this week and next week. So fingers crossed. We'll see. I'm only 18% into it. It's really fast-paced, and pretty much every character is completely unhinged. That is my favorite thing in thrillers. I really enjoyed, what was the other? I read 2 books by Samantha Downing, My Lovely Wife and She Started It, I think is what it was called. And both were, She Started It was crazy. Maybe it's He Started It. I don't know. So one of like the lady like carrying a shovel behind you, like dragging it through the dirt. That book was wild. I have an arc of it somewhere. I think it might be back home at my parents' house, but that book was amazing. So I need to catch up on her newer releases because I have also, what is the name of that one book that came out last year that by her? It's like about a professor or a teacher who like, I think he like kills one of his students or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's gonna make me feel silly if I can't remember the name of the book that I'm thinking of. For Your Own Good. I have an arc of For Your Own Good, which is Samantha Downing, who wrote A Twisted Love Story. I have an arc of this book as well, For Your Own Good, and I've heard it's really good. So I had a professor, who like kills his students. I think he's a serial killer. Yes, it's this book. I can't process things in my head very well right now. I am very tired. But yes, it's that book. Tired and exhausted. But I've heard the best things about these 2 books, so I want to get to them eventually. But speaking from experience with Samantha Downing, I do have high hopes for them. Oh, that's good to know. That makes me want to read it even faster or even sooner now. I've had the arc since before the book came out, and I, of course, obviously never read it, but I will be reading it at some point. I have it on my Kindle still. I will get to it. I need to. Because, For Your Own Good, not For Your Own Good. She Started It or He Started It. Whatever the title of that book is, blew my mind. All right, we're a minute late, but I'm going to go ahead and start. He Started It was the name of the other book that I read by her. Okay, sorry. I'm scattered right now. We're going to go and start our sprint just a minute late, but that's okay. We'll meet back here at 5 past. first sprint is over, let me know how you did. I always whisper when I come back from sprints because I don't want to scare anybody. Let me go through these comments. My name is Rylan. It's spelled not like that way in my opinion, but yeah, it's Rylan. Thank you, appreciate it. 27% into washed up, but check out the trigger warnings in the book. I'll have to look that one up. Chapter 14, very nice. Got to page 253 of Throne of Glass. Great, we are making progress already. I got to page 131 and was in the middle of a very entertaining scene between the two main characters and the female main character's cousin when the sprint ended. So I'm excited to keep going in this, but I feel like I'll be able to get to 50% by the end of the next sprint, fingers crossed. I have 5 minutes left on my walk and it's getting wild. Very nice. I have 10 minutes left of that sprint and got to page 481. That's awesome. I did a little spot cleaning and read 15 pages. Look at all of us cleaning. Currently at 10 minutes and 11 seconds into this video, but it's so long. Are you editing your in a Huang vlog? Question mark. Starting the next sprint at 3% into my book. I hope I can binge it. Clean the kitchen. We are all being so productive right now. I love to see it. Let me go ahead and roll for our next sprint, which we'll do in 3 minutes. I'm not a huge break person, if I'm being honest. Normally my breaks are between like 5 and 10 minutes long when I'm by myself. So just letting y'all know for those of you who might be new here. Oh gosh. Okay. Ooh, my screen is way too bright. Okay. There you go. Okay. The dice hate me today. So our next sprint is going to be 15 minutes. I will not be getting to 50% during this book, but that's okay. Yes, I need to edit mine at some point. It'll get done. It will get done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and read until 25. Fingers crossed that after this sprint we get a long one. Because yeah, I want to make progress in my book, and this 15-minute sprint is not going to do it for me, but I don't like re-rolling if I don't have to, so we're going to go ahead and keep it, but I'll probably dust as well during this sprint. I already vacuumed my room, so I'll probably move on to dusting at this point. Yeah, Stasia and I filmed like 5 videos when we were together. So get excited for those. The first one that we uploaded on Monday were very entertaining in my opinion. So y'all should go watch. I was trying not to laugh during nap time on Monday when I was watching because I rewatched mine and then I watched Stasia's and I laugh at us, to be honest, like together. I reroll all the time. I know you do, and that's amazing. Like I love that for you. I just in my brain I'm like, this is what the dice call of us. So here we are. So we are not switching. This video is over an hour unedited. I feel like there's no way mine's gonna be over an hour unedited, but I might be wrong. Cause like I missed one vlog update at least because I went to bed. Yay. And then like I had some B-roll, but like nothing super crazy. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see what mine ends up being. I'll share. I'm gonna go live again this week, just so y'all know. I'll share that during our next break. But maybe I'll edit during Saturday's sprints. Finished Cinder last night, trying to figure out my next book. I love that book. I hope you enjoyed it. if you need help choosing your next read, let us know because I am more than happy to be a voter in that. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and do our next really short sprint. We'll be back here in 15 minutes. Another sprint done. Let me know how you did. I got to 146. So I'm like 45% of the way through the book now. So hopefully I get to 50% during the next sprint. Finished Blood Magic, 5 stars. That's amazing. Am done with The Woman with No Name and starting Hedging Your Bets, an arc from NetGalley. Very exciting. 57% into The Loneliness Trap. Also an arc. We love to see the NetGalley arcs. I need to catch up on some of mine. Although I do have one review that I can write that I just haven't yet for a thriller that I read from NetGalley. I should probably do that at some point this week. Got to page 263 of Throne of Glass. Hello, Laura, welcome. I got 1% in because my daughter came in my room to tell me about the tattoo that she wants to get in January when she turns 18. Love that for her. I want to get a tattoo someday as well. I'm now at 35 of 15 so far. Very nice. Got to 24%. That is perfect. Let me go ahead and roll for our next sprint. No, that is not what I was trying to do. Okay. Here we go. This is the sprint that I've been waiting for. We'll go for 40 minutes starting at 30. So we'll read until 10 past. I am working on my writing project right now, but I'm also going to read Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. I loved that book in a way, in whatever way you can like love such like awful, like the content of it is so heartbreaking and morbid and like dark, but I love that book. I hope you're also enjoying it. I read it, I think it was during COVID, like during the big quarantine period. And I mean, I ate it up. It was so good. So good. I need to reread it. I do want to reread it someday. Finally, a long sprint, literally. The dice rolls always confuse me. It was so 2 and 6 equals 8, and then 8 times 5, because each number is 5 minutes, is 40. So yeah, I always just add up the 2, which is, so the total is 8, which is right here. Okay, maybe, yeah, right here. This is total is 8, and then I just multiply it by 5 every time, because one number is 5 minutes. Yes, we're going for 40. But I also understand. They confused me for the longest time as well. But now I'm obsessed with them. I won't do not dice sprints anymore if I'm the one hosting sprints. I just read The Good Daughter recently, and as dark as that was, I enjoyed that book. I haven't read that one, but I have read Pieces of Her, Pieces of Me. And I've read another book by Karen Slaughter as well, and also really enjoyed that one, although Pretty Girls like is still top tier for me personally. Yes, I probably did not explain it super great, but I always just, yes, add the 2 dice together, whatever number they land on, then multiply that total by 5. My brain doesn't times 5, it divides by 2, and I do dice sprints. I have no idea what you mean here, Stacia. My brain doesn't multiply by 5, it divides by 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Is it so like, I don't know, you've lost me. I think I understand what you're saying, maybe, but also I don't think I do. But I support it. I do support it. My way is probably more complicated, to be honest. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and go now. We'll be back here in 40 minutes. Happy reading. Enjoy the longer sprint. right, y'all. Another sprint is done. Let me know how you did. Sorry, my Wi-Fi cut out there at the beginning. We restarted it, so hopefully I'm good to go for the rest of sprints. But I got to 177 of my book, so I'm officially 55% of the way through it. I've also been trying to do some planning, like reading-wise, like trying to figure out all my book club stuff for next month and vlog stuff that I need to do. So I was getting that ready, but I also might go around. I also might mess around and like reorganize my romance bookshelf because it's kind of getting out of hand at this point. So I might do that during the next sprint if it's a longer one. Got to page 284, Throne of Glass. You're making so much progress in that huge series. Let's see, dice. Roller. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for our next sprint. Hopefully it's a long one. Fingers crossed, please. Please, 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 please. Ugh. Okay, the dice hate me today apparently, but it's fine. So our next sprint will be for 20 minutes, starting at 15. So we'll be reading until 35. And we'll probably go for about a little bit less than 2 hours once this next sprint is done. And I honestly might just make an executive decision and do a long sprint if the next dice roll is another short sprint. Because I want to finish my book tonight, but it's not going to happen if all of our sprints are 15 minutes long. Got to 68% of my Warhammer book, did the dishes, and got in my pajamas. Very nice. We love to see all the productivity. I'm hoping that... Okay, rewind. This weekend is the August round of the Escape for 24 Hours readathon. This is a monthly readathon that Stasia, who is Reader C up here in some of the comments, we co-host this readathon every month. It's a 24 and 48 hour gig, and that's this weekend. I'm hoping ambitiously to read 3 books during the readathon. I will also have homework, which sucks, but I'm hoping to still make lots of time for reading. I might wake up super early on Saturday morning. I'm babysitting on Friday nights, but Saturday I've got nothing and I'm not doing anything on Saturday. I refuse. And then Sunday I have 2 things, but hopefully they won't be super long and I can still get some good reading in as well as homework because I do have some school stuff that will be due, which again sucks. But in regards to that, the readathon, I am going to be going live for sprints on Saturday. I have no idea what time yet, but I might go for 7 or 8 hours if I'm being completely honest, and just knock out a reading for the readathon. So I'll plan that out strategically tomorrow, probably. Maybe if my kids all nap, I can do that at that time, and then I'll schedule it tomorrow as well. Maybe from 11 a.m. Central Time to 7 p.m. Central Time or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But I might make a thing of it. And we can plan to do sprints on Saturday as well. So keep an eye out for that. Getting uploaded at some point this week. But again, for today, we'll just be here for probably about 2-ish more hours after this next sprint. I just need to edit the last clip and I'll be done. I need to grab Lansing soon though. That's awesome. I'm thinking that if my kids sleep tomorrow, I should transfer the videos over onto my laptop tonight from my camera. But if my kids nap, I feel like it'll not take me super long because I have 5 3 or 4 minute talking clips, and then the rest is B-roll that I can speed up or just cut out really easily. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to edit that quickly. I was what am I saying again? I was also, our next sprint is supposed to start right now. I'll just throw it out there right now. I was thinking about doing a 24-hour thing for Labor Day, like not all through Labor Day, but like starting on Sunday and going through Monday because I don't have work on Monday and my parents are leaving town on Sunday afternoon. So like let me know if anybody's interested in doing something like that because I've got no plans on Labor Day. And I don't plan to do anything on Labor Day. And I might just like read all day. But okay, anyway, regardless, forget that for right now. We're going to go ahead and sprint again and I'll meet y'all back here in 20 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes. another sprint is done. Let me know how you did. I literally did no reading because I was trying to pick out like which books I had to read stuff from for like my class on Tuesday. And one of the books that we have to read a bunch from is not on the book list, and it's very hard to find online. So I just ordered a copy of it. That's not going to be here until probably next week after the class has already started. But it's fine. So love that for me. I'll probably email the professor because nobody can find the book. So we love to see it. But yes, let me know how y'all did. I will read during the next sprint, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I might see if I can find these articles, like these essays that we're supposed to read online, I guess, like as individuals versus as a collection. Let me see if I can do that actually. Let's see. Theater as sport. Let's see if I feel like I'm not going to be able to find I actually might have just found a copy of that essay. I don't know, available on some journal website, published. I don't know. I'm a mess. It's stressing me out though. I'm already stressed out, and so class hasn't even started yet, but it's fine. I got 22% into my book. Very nice. Got to page 318 of Thread of Glass, and things are getting intense. We love to see it. I'm also hoping to read 3 books during Escape. I support it. I do support all the reading. We'll see if I actually end up reading during the readathon, but it's fine. Let me go ahead and roll for our next sprint. If it's not a long one, I'm going to cry. So fingers crossed, it is a long one. Okay, we're going to go for 35 minutes for our next sprint. We'll go ahead and start at 40, and we'll read until 15. Hopefully I can find these silly little essays I'm supposed to read for class on Tuesday really fast. Yeah, it would make me feel much better about everything going on, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to. Oh, I love grad school, y'all. Love grad school. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here, and that makes me very sad. Okay, well, I need to figure that out probably, so we'll see if I read during the sprint. I would hope that I do, but we shall see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in just a minute. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be reading unless I can find these silly little essays. I don't like this. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is great. Okay, sorry y'all. I will not stress out about it. It's fine. We are fine. Okay. I need the clock to turn to 40. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna get that up and going. This is fun. I always get to this point in sprints where I don't know what to say anymore. There we go. Okay, I'll see y'all in 35. right, y'all. That sprint is over. Let me know how you did. I got to 204 of Much Ado About Duke, so I have about 120 pages left. So I'm getting there. Let's have a little bit more to go. We're going to do, depending on the length of this next sprint, it might be our last one. If it's 40 minutes or longer, I'm going to call it quits there after the next sprint. But if we get a shorter one on this next roll, then I'll go ahead and do one more short one afterward as well. Okay, let me go ahead and roll really fast. Okay, the dice really hate us today. We're going to go for 10 minutes, y'all, because I can't just ignore the dice. So we're going to go for 10 minutes, starting at 20. We are being very boring today with our dice, but it's fine. Hello, welcome, Caitlin. Joining in now. I'm reading House of Leaves. I have that one on my shelf over there, but I'm very scared to read it because I've heard that it makes people cry and how confusing it is to understand, like with the way that the book is laid out. But I hope you're enjoying it. I finished dinner and got my game event done. Now I'm going to read Silver Flames. Very nice. Got to page 221 of The Love Hypothesis. I have my copy of it right there. Oh, no, right here. The Blue Spine. And I hope you're enjoying it. 5 pages. Perfection. All right. This next sprint is going to be so fast, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. And probably after this sprint, I'll go ahead and just make a 40-minute sprint or so to wrap things up for the evening. So we'll go ahead and start our 10-minute sprint in a couple minutes. This might be a good time to switch things up or take a little walk or, I don't know, do something different since it is so short. Do a quick productivity activity maybe. But again, do whatever you want. But it is short enough that I don't know if reading is necessarily worth it to get into back into my book only to have to stop again. But I'll probably go ahead and just pop in my audiobook while I lay in bed for a second. Okay, so I think what I have planned currently is sprints again on Saturday. I think I'm going to go at 11 a.m. Central Time. So mark your calendars if you want to get ready for. I'll get the StreamYard uploaded, the link tomorrow, either at work or after work for that. But I'm going to start at 11 a.m. Central Time on Saturday for more sprints. Probably, again, for 7 or 8 hours is my goal. Yes, so keep an eye out for that appearing on my channel. I'm still just getting started with House of Leaves, so nothing crazy has happened yet, but I watched some TikToks before starting it, so I was prepared. I mean, I have seen videos. I wish you the best of luck. And if you love it, I've got it sitting right over there. I want to read it. I'm too scared. I'm afraid the effort, it's gonna take too much work to get through, but keep me updated on your thoughts. If you hop back into live sprints later this week and are still reading it, let me know because I am very curious about it. And I've heard it's really good, once you understand it. But I mean, when the text is going in spirals and it's upside down and there's codes and things like that, my brain just kind of hurts. But that's just me. I have heard it's amazing though, so I really hope you enjoy it. Maybe someday I'll read it. Maybe someday. All right, y'all, I'm getting that banner up a little bit early. Why don't we go ahead and just start right now? Add on an extra 30 seconds or so of this sprint. I will see y'all back here at 12:30. y'all, that sprint, if you want to call it a sprint, is over. Let me know how you did. I only read like 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages. I'm page 209 now. And I was looking at reviews of my professors that I have. I'm terrified. I honestly might drop one of my classes. I'm kind of thinking I might drop one of my classes. Yeah, kind of feeling it. But we'll see. So let me know how y'all did. Okay, sorry. Anyway, let me know how you did. We'll go ahead and do one more sprint starting at 35, and we'll go for 40 minutes. So we'll read until 35. We'll go until 20. 20 after. Nope. Not 20 after. 50. Math is so hard, y'all. 15 after. We'll go until 15 after. Okay. That is the plan. Scroll through TikToks during that sprint. I'm almost done with my book. Very nice. I got my book out. Does that count? I mean, it's about what I did. So yes, absolutely. I am thinking. Sorry, I'm like so distracted right now. This whole thinking about school stuff is not my favorite thing right now. That is for sure. I don't like it. I'm already like considering dropping one of my classes. Yikes. I honestly might drop it. Like without even going to class, I might. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking to myself at this point to hear myself talk. We'll go and start our last sprint in 2 minutes. Honestly, might just start it early because I feel like it. So go ahead and get this ready. I'm going to swap the lo-fi over for this one. I'm getting my master's degree in English currently. English literature with an emphasis on writing. So this class I'm taking is an author class. Yeah, I would have to stay another semester at Belmont, but like, would it be worth it? I feel like it probably would be worth it, to be honest. And I'll take this one class that I'm like dreading. Yeah. Yeah, that might be what happens. We will see. I might be dropping it like 2 hours before the deadline is over to get my refund. But yeah. Undecided yet, but one of those two for sure. After working in a classroom, albeit for like small children for the past year, like I'm very much leaning toward teaching, but like older kids, because I would want to teach like English or writing. But also, I originally went to grad school to become like to go into editing of some sort. So I'm kind of torn right now. But I still have over a year to figure that out, hopefully. So as of right now, I'm just going. I'm just trying to get the degree, and then I'll pick one way or the other probably. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and just start a minute early. It's fine. I'll see y'all back here for our final chat in 40 minutes. All right, y'all. That was the end of our final sprint. Let me know how y'all did. I got one of my videos back from my brother. He's getting his degree in digital media, and he was like, I want something to do. Give me a video of yours to edit. So I'm uploading that now for next week. But I got to chapter 22 of my book and have, oh gosh, an hour left of the audio. So I'm going to take a shower really fast after this and then finish this one up tonight is my goal. But yeah, that was our last reading sprint for the day. Finish Throne of Glass. It was so good. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome. I've really enjoyed Sarah J. Maas's stuff like overall, but Throne of Glass is just, it's too scary to commit to. It's too big of a series. Yes, I think that if the first class on Tuesday goes terribly and I don't think I can handle it, like confidently, I'm going to drop it, because if I drop it by like 11 p.m. that same night, I'll get a refund for the class, which, I mean, it would extend my time in the program, but like that's not a bad thing necessarily. So it'll all depend on how Tuesday goes. And if Tuesday is awful, then I will drop it and I'll try again next semester, and I'll just take the one class versus the two classes. But I appreciate it. Like, I agree. I need to like make sure that I'm not doing that. Thank you for joining me. Y'all, that was a fun session. Keep an eye out once again for sprints on Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. Central Time is my current plan. If that changes, I will let y'all know. But yeah, for right now, that's the goal. And I'm going to be going for a lot longer that day. So make sure to come hang out. Got to page 221. Thank you for the sprints. Thank you, Glenda, for joining as always. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast now, but hopefully I will see y'all this